Billionaire twins rejected every meal cooked by all the housekeepers until one quiet, heartbroken maid walked in. What happened next will leave you speechless. If you're just joining this channel, please subscribe, like this video, and tell us where you're watching from. It was a disastrous Tuesday morning at the Okeke mansion in Lekki, and the kitchen looked like war had just been declared on stainless steel. Someone was screaming, not a human, but the blender spinning angrily without a cover, spraying smoothie everywhere like it was auditioning for a paint job. A burnt pot of beans sat on the stove like a national tragedy. The microwave beeped non-stop like it needed deliverance. The floor was covered in rice. The sink was filled with spoons like it was running a catering service. Inside this madness stood Chukwuemeka Okeke, billionaire real estate mogul, looking like a man who deeply regretted his life choices. His once white shirt now carried tomato stains, flour fingerprints, and a single cornflake stuck to the collar. His hair stood like someone had just narrated Nigeria's economy to it. "Children, breakfast is ready," he shouted like a soldier calling troops to formation. No response. Then boa, boa, boa. The sound of heavy footsteps shook the marble staircase. And here came the tornadoes. Zora and Zain Okeke, 8-year-old fraternal twins, one dramatic, one stubborn, both allergic to peace. "I want jollof rice for breakfast," Zora announced, standing like a Nollywood diva in a fluffy yellow gown and sparkling silver shoes. "No. I want pancakes," Zain countered, hands on his waist like a lawyer cross-examining destiny. "But we ate pancakes yesterday," Zora fired. "And we will eat it every day if we want to. We are billionaires," Zain screamed proudly. Chukwuemeka dropped the frying pan and faced heaven. "God, why do children come in stereo?" They sat at the table. He placed scrambled eggs and toast before them like sacred offerings. They both took a bite. Then came the judgment. "Daddy, this egg tastes like punishment," Zara said, blinking dramatically. "Yes, Daddy, are you trying to kill us?" Zain added, fanning his tongue like Lagos heat attacked him. Chukwuemeka collapsed into a chair like Nigeria's power grid. "You two have chased away 12 housemaids this year." 12. Even EFCC doesn't make people resign this fast. Zain shrugged. "They didn't understand our taste buds." Zara nodded. "We need someone classy." Chukwuemeka rubbed his forehead. "You two are not presidents. You are children." Silence. Then suddenly, ding! His phone buzzed. His personal assistant, Kamsi, texted. "Sir, I found a potential housekeeper. She's calm, respectful, and needs the job urgently." Chukwuemeka didn't even think twice. "Send her tomorrow." He looked up at his kids like a defeated gladiator. "If this one runs away, I'm sending both of you to boarding school in Maiduguri." The twins gasped in horror. In a quiet compound in Nui, Sonia Uche lay on a thin mattress, staring at the ceiling fan struggling like it was on life support. Her eyes were tired, not sleepy tired, heartbreak tired. For months, she had heard the same insult. Empty pot. Childless waste. A woman whose womb is on strike. You ate our son's destiny. Her mother-in-law, Madam Bathsheba, took joy in the humiliation. And Chioma's husband, Uchenna, did nothing. Sometimes, he even joined. Chioma had once been a brilliant accountant, organized, confident, respected. But after marriage, Uchenna insisted she resign. "My mother said working women don't conceive. Stay home and focus on family." She listened. She sacrificed. And now she was treated like expired bread. Her phone vibrated weakly on the bed. Kamsi calling. "Chi, are you still searching for work? My boss needs a nanny. Salary is huge, and the house is peaceful, well, except for the twins." Chioma sat up immediately. Yes. Please give me the address." I'm ready. Kamsi hesitated. But Chi, are you strong enough emotionally? Chioma smiled a smile full of hidden wounds. I just need a chance to breathe again. Right then, a harsh voice cut through the house. Kaomeya. Come and wash my wrapper. Lazy womb. Chioma closed her eyes. I'm coming, Mama. Kamsi sighed. Pack your bags tonight. Interview is tomorrow. And please don't let them break you. Chioma whispered. They already did. The next morning, Chioma arrived at the Okeke headquarters in Victoria Island. Glass walls, shiny floors, an office that smelled like money and new beginnings. She sat nervously until she was called in. Chukwemeka barely looked up. So, you can handle children? Chioma nodded softly. I raised my 4 younger siblings while my parents farmed. I also volunteer at church children's programs. I may not have big certificates, sir, but I understand kids. For the first time that day, he smiled. Salary is 450,000 Nigerian nairas monthly. Your job starts Monday. I pray you last more than a week. Chioma's lips parted. The ground didn't shake, but her life did. She wanted to scream, laugh, dance, but instead, she whispered. Thank you, sir. Chioma arrived with humility, braided hair, and shoes determined to survive. The twins looked her up and down like immigration officers. Zara hissed. Zain rolled his eyes. They ignored her greetings, threw crayons on the floor, refused meals, and declared her too boring for our lifestyle. By evening, Chioma developed a headache shaped like Lagos traffic. From upstairs, Chukwemeka watched silently. God help her. Chioma woke up with a plan. Before school pickup, she collected every toy, tablet, and video game in the house, carefully packed them inside a suitcase and hid it in the laundry room. When the twins returned, the scream that followed could resurrect ancestors. My baby is gone. My PlayStation disappeared. They ran to Chioma, panicking. Auntie, thieves came. Call police. Chioma calmly sipped sobo. You want me to help? Then you must promise no more throwing tantrums, no more disobeying your dad, no more insulting staff, and you must eat properly. They exchanged guilty looks. Okay. We promise. She stood. Good. Now let's go search. After dramatic searching worthy of Netflix, she discovered the suitcase. They screamed with joy, hugged her, and apologized. From that day, respect began. She became their favorite person. 3 months later, Chioma's laughter filled the mansion. Zara insisted she braid her hair every night. Zain slept only after hearing Chioma's bedtime stories. Even Chukwemeka looked younger, like stress relocated permanently. But far away in Nui, something darker brewed. Chioma returned home one evening and saw a strange woman sitting comfortably on a couch, red lipstick, new wig, smiling like a thief who inherited a kingdom. Her mother-in-law beamed with pride. Welcome, Chioma. This is Uchechi, your sister wife. She will help us produce grandchildren since your womb is on sabbatical. Chioma froze. Her husband didn't deny it. He didn't hesitate. He simply said, respect yourself and move to the guest room. That night, Chioma packed her things. Nobody stopped her. Nobody cared. She left quietly, carrying her broken heart like luggage. She stayed with Kamsi for a week, crying, sleeping, healing. Then one evening, the doorbell rang. It was Chukwemeka with the twins. The moment they saw her, they sprinted and hugged her like oxygen. Auntie Chi. We missed you. Daddy's food tastes like sorrow. Our house is boring without you. Chukwemeka placed a hand gently on her shoulder. I don't know what happened, but you don't have to face it alone. If you need a place to stay, my home is open, rent-free, safe, peaceful. You deserve rest. Chioma stared at him, confused, grateful, terrified. She didn't trust life anymore. But she trusted kindness. That night at 11:47 p.m., she finally responded to his message. "I'll move in tomorrow." And with trembling fingers, she pressed send. What will become of Chioma? Will Uchenna come begging? Will the new wife survive Madam Bathsheba? And what exactly is growing between Chukwuemeka and Chioma? Stay tuned for episode 2 of The Okeke Mansion. Until next time, bye for now.